Egypt, the land of the oldest of civilizations and of history that extends to more than 7,000 years. It's a country that is extremely rich in its cultural background. But not only that, Egypt is also home of the youngest of populations of the modern day world and has always served as a linkage between the East and the West.
Cairo was the city that you would imagine as an American coming to Egypt and what you would see. Something with a lot of sand, the desert, the pyramids, the Sphinx right there, old architecture mixed with new architecture. But I have to say my favorite was Alexandria. As a guy who grew up in the tropics, Alexandria was absolutely beautiful, and to be able to see the boats on the bay and everything from the Greek restaurant, I would definitely prefer Alexandria lifestyle over Cairo.
My first thoughts of Cairo, I knew it would be in like a desert-like place, but I had never realized what a desert town would be. And so it was actually really amazing to see it and, see this historical city and area. Alexandria, I didn't realize how big the Mediterranean influence would be. And so it was really amazing to see this beautiful city on the water, a totally different vibe from Cairo. So it was great to see both and contrast them.
I thought it was very warm and welcoming. Everybody there was very friendly, and it was a place that I had always wanted to go since I was a child. So I was very pleased to be there, and I really had no complaints.
It was extremely unique, full of culture, and the history just blew me away. It speaks for itself.
It's really fun and really sociable and fast-paced, which really surprised me.
My Egyptian roommates were awesome. My first one was with him. And, we talked about everything, fashion, shopping, love. And then my second roommate was Mena. And, Mena, it was really great because she's a journalist. And so I was kind of learning about what it was like to be a journalist.
My first Egyptian roommate was Ibrahim. I loved being able to room with him. He was very hospitable. He already had gifts prepared for me before he even knew who I was. And it was very interesting just being able to relate to him, talk to him, and even see him be able to pray every day. And he was very meticulous and very religious about it, and I think we were both respectable of both of our traditions.
I had Amr Sita as my roommate, and we really connected. In fact, it was one of the most valuable parts of the trip to me. We would stay up late speaking about our lives, our childhood, growing up in our respective countries, and finding areas of commonality that surprised me, and I know surprised him.
My roommate was Ali, and he was one of the most kindest human beings I have ever met. I hadn't known him for 2 hours, and he was already trying to carry my suitcase to our hotel room. I told him that's unacceptable, and he did it anyway.
Egyptian food was so good. I definitely overate. I really liked how on the bus we had things, I think they're called like chutis, but basically it's like a lot of carbohydrates all mixed together, and I think it's street food. It was so good.
The food was excellent. I liked that one dish where it was a mix of rice and noodles and meat. The typical street food, I think that was my favorite.
I would definitely visit Egypt again.
Oh my gosh, I would definitely visit Egypt again.
Absolutely, easy answer there.
I definitely want to visit Egypt again.
I'd love to visit Egypt again. In fact, I don't think I could get back soon enough.